Hello, everybody. More clouds, more rain. Supposed to rain more for the next 10 days. Today, I'm going to do some wings on the grill with a white sauce. I've heard it called Alabama white sauce and Mississippi white sauce. I just found the recipe on the internet, and that's what I'm going to make. So we have brown mustard, spicy brown mustard, mayonnaise, Worcestershire sauce, onion powder, garlic powder, cayenne, some lemon, brown sugar, apple cider vinegar, horseradish sauce, some white pepper, and some kosher salt. Say you're supposed to let this sit in the refrigerator for 2 to 4 hours to let the flavors come together. It is a little after 11, and I won't do the wings until later this afternoon because they only take a couple hours, so it'll have plenty of time to get those flavors going. All right, we're going to mix up this sauce. Got a cup and a half of mayonnaise. I'm going to add to that 2 tablespoons apple cider vinegar and a tablespoon of horseradish. I'm just going to eyeball it. Love this stuff. It'll clear your sinuses up. Tablespoon of lemon juice. Going to kind of eyeball that too. Whoops, squirt it all over the counter. And 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. And a little bit of this brown mustard. I guess says a teaspoon. I'm using Zatarain's Creole mustard. I like this stuff. My parents were from New Orleans, and my dad grew up eating this Creole mustard, so we always had it in our refrigerator when I was a kid. I'm just gonna mix this up. We'll add our seasonings in there. Okay, in here I have a teaspoon of white pepper, a teaspoon of kosher salt, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and it says you can add up to a tablespoon of brown sugar, so I think I'll put a little of that in here. I'm just going to put maybe a big heaping teaspoonful. I don't really want them to be too sweet. Kind of coming out looking like ranch dressing, but I bet it don't taste like ranch dressing. So there you go. I'll cover this guy up, put him in the refrigerator. Got to run to the store and get the wings, and we'll start cooking this afternoon. Got my wings here. I just bought a 6-pack since it's just me eating them tonight. Now the recipe says to put some spicy ranch seasoning on them, which I could not find anywhere. So I had an empty old rub container, and I put a packet of ranch, and then I put about a quarter teaspoon of cayenne pepper in there. I'm sure that'll be fine. And then also some Killer Hogs AP seasoning. So we will give these guys a good dusting. Already lit the fire out there, as you saw. Put some of this Killer Hogs on. This stuff comes out of here fast. Be a little careful with it. Turn them all over. Rinse my hands off real quick. Do some more both on each side. I bet these are going to be good. This spicy ranch. Never used it before. There we go. As soon as our fires get good and hot, we got all the coals pushed to one side. We'll cook them on the other side and see how they come out. Got our temperature at about 300. So we're going to go ahead and get these wings on. I can do this one-handed. All right. Little water to spritz that fire out. And we'll just let them go for about half an hour. Go inside and watch some football. Can't believe football season already started. Ready for some cooler weather down here. We're at the 30-minute mark. See what they look like. Oh yeah, nice good brown color to them. You can see I decided to throw some jalapeno poppers on there. Any point in wasting a good fire. Flip these guys over. Temperature running 250. Yeah, guess that's okay. The recipe that I watched, they cooked them pretty high, like at 350, and they were done pretty quick. But I'll just cook these a little longer. Got my block of wood on there for some smoke. Give them about 20 more minutes, and then we'll check the temperature. Been about another 15 minutes. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, they're right at temperature. Yeah, we need 165 at least. I'm gonna let them go for a little while longer. Been about another 10 minutes, and I just checked the temperature on them, and they're about 174, 175. So I'm gonna move a couple of them over here, right over the heat, so we can get a little sear on them. And just leave them there for, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes. Flip them over and then do a couple minutes on the other side. Get my poppers away from that heat. Oh no, losing some of my sour cream. I mean cream cheese. I'm gonna leave the lid off while they sear. All right, got a little sear on them. Take them off and take them inside, let them cool off for a bit. Toss them in some of that white sauce and give them a taste. Fire got pretty hot since I left the lid off. I gotta cook these poppers some more. I'm gonna shut the lid back down, let the temperature come down a little bit. Wings are cooled off. Got our white sauce that's been in the refrigerator for 7 hours. I'll put a little bit on here, and I can already tell I wish I'd made twice as many. I'll probably eat every one of these tonight. Put some of that sauce on there. shake. Oh yeah. Also got my poppers done. Finished product. Of course, I got to have corn on the cob with it. Let's see what this tastes like. That's good. Got a nice smoky flavor to it. That sauce has got a tangy kick to it that I really like. Man, that's good. I'm happy with the results. Just wish I had made more. Harper wants some, of course. Yep, it's been a good day cooking. Hope y'all have a great Labor Day, and we'll see you next time.